What's up, Knicks fans? What's up, Knicks fans? It's your boy, Mizzo.
What up, Knicks fans? It's your boy, Rem.
That's right. Stats is on assignment right now. We are, look, guys. We got mics. We got headphones. We about to podcast it. We stepping up, baby. We stepping up. Stepping our game up. You feel me? The sound's going to be great. You guys that have been with us already,
Facts.
y'all know what it is. We're actually putting this on a podcast today, right?
Yeah.
Podcast version. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to be releasing this real soon. Definitely going to get this up on Anchor, but definitely want to shout out to people who was here from the beginning without the mics and with us with the audio and stuff like that. We about to step it up, but shout out to y'all.
For sure. So shout out to y'all, the people who have subscribed to our YouTube channel. That's right. Subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like Knicks content like this.
Yes, sir.
So the title. Oh, this is episode 1 of the podcast version. But guys, like we said, we've been here. We've been doing it on YouTube. We've been vlogging. You know what I mean? Let's get straight to it today. The title: playoffs, play in or play out. And I got that from your boy right to the right of me right here. Rem. He was like, you guys thought Rem was nice, right? You thought he was this nice guy. He rants and rages on our chat. He says, play off, play in. These guys are going to play out.
and it definitely was looking like it. It has been looking like it of late. Yeah. We do have the toughest schedule in the NBA, to end it off. But that I still want to see fight, and I want to see us, winning the games that we supposed to, like last night. Definitely winning, not losing. We can't.
I'm not necessarily sure we're supposed to win that game. I keep trying to tell you, Rem does not. Guys, put in the comments. Tell Rem how good the Memphis Grizzlies are.
Memphis is aight. They aight to me. If they was really good, they would have made the playoffs last year and not be in a situation this year to be in a play-in again, okay? Jaren Jackson is not there. We're the better team, and we got the better players, all right? So I think that should always be a W right there. That shouldn't be, the games we supposed to win, we got to win, all right? When we up 13 against Philly, we up 13 or so-and-so against Boston, and so we got to win those. We have to.
Okay.
We have to.
I agree with that.
Right now.
Boston hurt. As you guys know, we going through the week. We lost against Boston. We lost against Brooklyn. 2 winnable games.
Yeah.
Last week, we lost a winnable game against Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
Which was tough. Had Anthony Edwards talking our guy, RJ. Well, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to you. Not this particular segment, but we're going to get to you. You know what I mean? Let's get to welcoming some people, man. Let's welcome some new guys that's on the Knicks. I didn't even know one of them was on the Knicks. I knew Norvell Pell. Norvell Pell, he held it down. He got 2 blocks, right? The game that he actually played, he had 2 blocks with a fractured finger or something. I forget. Guys, I'm no doctor. I'm a fan just like y'all, so please correct me. Something happened to his finger, and he caught 2 blocks. That was our last win, I believe, right? Against Detroit, if I'm not mistaken.
Possibly.
Before, last night's win. So, and we blew them out, too. So, Norvell Pell, I know about you. You know about him. He's a good player. He's a blocking machine. And then they picked up John Henson.
We last seen him in Milwaukee, right?
Exactly. I believe he played in Detroit last year, briefly. But
really? Okay.
He had a lot of big minutes in Milwaukee, like you said. We mostly know him from Milwaukee, right?
Yeah.
John Henson, he went to the greatest college known to man.
I'm assuming he's talking about UNC.
UNC, of course. Of course, the Tar Heels, Tar Heel Nation, greatest college known to man. All right? Greatest university. But anyway, let's keep moving on. So John Henson got on board. So now we have a total of 4 centers? 5 centers? I don't know. And then we have an open spot. This is what we're talking about right now.
Okay.
Who should get that open spot? I'm gonna let you say what you want to say.
So when you're saying open spot,
there's one more open roster.
Are you saying there's one more open roster spot after John Henson and Norvell Pell?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, all right. So we obviously have issues with the guard position. I will be completely honest with you. I'm not crazy about those two signings because I like the fact that we had a center who I would like to see fill our last roster spot. Is Al Horford? He's on the OKC Thunder.
Another center?
Yes, an offensive center. We literally have Mitchell Robinson, Nerlens Noel. We literally have the guys who do the same thing with no offensive game. We don't have any offensive centers. If you look at the way Al Horford plays and the way that Julius Randle plays, they can play together because Al Horford, he also has
He's a pick and pop guy.
He's a pick and pop guy, and he's been shooting a lot of the outside ball, and we need a veteran presence at center. He can also play defense. We don't have any inside scoring guys. Like, we need that help. And we also need help at the guard position, which is where I'm going to say a name that I didn't even say to you guys. You guys going to be like, what?
Okay.
Darren Collison. Where the hell has Darren Collison been? I'm so serious. Darren Collison. We need some type of veteran leadership at that point guard position. He can shoot. He can pass the ball. He's a good defender, decent defender. Like, we should do some stuff like that just to help us out, especially in our playoff push. But the John Hensons and Norvell Pels are not going to do anything because they're not going to score the basketball. Yes, they're going to play great defense, but we already got no one to do that.
But you know what I think those signings were? I think those signings were just to, we're without Mitch, and Noel is injury prone. Whatever games you get out of that guy, be happy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And I know another thing, and the reason why I bring up Al Horford too is because of the situation he's in, and I think it's a real messed up situation that OKC did that to him after the trade deadline. Say, look, we're not playing you anymore. We're shutting this down for the season. We're going to our younger guys. When it's like, dude, I'm a veteran. The trade deadline was yesterday, and y'all could have sent me to a contender or somewhere to actually show my worth. And you gonna shut me down to just be a player coach, and I ain't like, come on, bro.
I mean, he's getting $25 million a year.
Buy that man out and let him come to the Knicks.
So if they were to buy him out, okay. But obviously, we're not gonna pick up. I wouldn't want to pick up an Al Horford contract. You stay away from me with that money. I do not want to pay you that, and I don't think even OKC wants to pay you that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So. Al Horford is interesting. If we don't have the other two guys, Al Horford, okay for sure. And also, if we could buy him out, I'm on board with that.
Who you think?
Who I would listen? The guy lives in Brooklyn. He's mad that they traded him to Dallas, which is a contender. I don't know. I don't understand. I'm not a contender, but they're a playoff team in the West. You never know what happens in the West anyway in the playoffs. And J.J. Redick, your guy, J.J. Redick.
I forgot about J.J.
He's
Redick.
very disgruntled in Dallas.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand, because he said that, the GM over there, he used to be the GM on Cleveland. I forget his
Gilbert?
name.
Is it?
No, that's the owner.
Griffin.
Griffin. Thank you, producer. Griffin. He said Griffin.
Yeah,
David Griffin, exactly. Griffin promised them he would trade him to the New York area. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be Brooklyn or New York Knicks. Yeah. So Brooklyn. Listen, they got enough going on.
Yeah.
Buy the guy out. He's not happy. Let him come over here to New York. We need another shooter. We need a shooter and a guy that knows how to move without the ball.
I don't see J.J. Redick coming to the Knicks after getting bought out and saying that he wants to come to the New York area. I see him going to the other side or over the bridge because he probably wants to get a championship now at his age and just podcast right down the block from where he lives and stuff like that.
But do they have space for him? Do they have any more roster spots over there? I don't know. I don't want to talk about that.
And you know what? I got no information from anybody on this, but I think I want to believe that David Griffin probably tried to get him over here, and we just didn't want him. I don't think the Knicks were interested in him and what they had to give up. And the Nets probably didn't want him either because they don't need his services. To be honest with you, they got shooters galore.
They centers can shoot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, but somebody like that, or get Kyle Korver out of retirement. I seen Kyle Korver. I seen that guy talking on. Get him out of retirement. I need somebody to shoot. We need shooting or scoring. Not Isaiah Thomas. He's too little.
I would have taken Isaiah Thomas.
I know you
would have taken Isaiah Thomas.
Telling me that. That's where I got that from. He's too little.
I know he's little, but here's what our issue is. It's not really defense. It's scoring at certain positions. At certain times, we just get stagnant and we don't know what to do with the basketball. People like Isaiah Thomas know what to do with that basketball.
You're right.
And they can get us some
But he's
buckets
another
when we
guard. He's miniature, and we're gonna get to the scoring stuff too. On topic 3. The next topic. Actually, the next topic. Let's move on. We've been on this topic for me. Let's move on. Alfred Payton has to go, man. He has to go. I mean, if he went and we could get an Isaiah Thomas, I don't want to see that guy no more, man. You know he's averaging three assists. Three assists. He's the starting point guard, averaging 3 assists.
I don't know what happened because he used to like really move the basketball in Orlando and Phoenix. He used to get a lot of triple doubles.
Right.
He used to do. I don't know what happened. We know that he was never a good scorer, but Alfred Payton, I'm not feeling like I don't know, man.
Yeah, he has to go. So just to touch on what you was talking about with the last, D Rose is our scoring person. And he can't finish the games because he's getting cooked. You know what I'm saying?
My man Eric Rose.
Eric Rose is back. That's right. Eric
Rose.
Rose is back. Remember when his first tenure here, he was worse on defense than Calderon.
Jose Calderon, bro.
Calderon. He was worse on defense. He was great offensively, 18, 4 and 4, I believe, but worse than Calderon. And he seems to be getting cooked. Like, he did not see the light of day in OT in the closing minutes of fourth quarter last night after scoring 19 points. You know what I'm saying? Thibodeau's like, oh, no.
You could score that 19, but when you're giving up 38, you know?
You know what I'm saying? So, that's just to touch on your point. We have, little scoring that we have out there, but if they can't play, if they're such a big defensive liability, at the end of the games, it's not going to matter if they score. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if you want to touch on that, if we could just move on to this last.
We could move on. There's nothing to touch because, like I said, the trade deadlines, all of it's over. We can't make any moves or anything like that. We're not going to waive Alfred Payton. There's nothing that's left to do. So, unless we're going to go ahead and go get Darren Collison, like I said, or somebody, please just think about it. Think about it, Corey.
What about Michael Beasley?
Michael Beasley? What do you mean, Michael Beasley? He's not a point guard.
No, not a point guard, but just coming off the bench, more scoring.
Some more score. So Michael Beasley. I mean, Michael Beasley played really great in New York. He played well in New York, but we haven't seen Michael Beasley
making a lot of faces. I'm gonna show you some YouTube clips of Michael Beasley recently.
Have you seen him recently?
He's not all up there too much. Yeah, recently I've seen him. He's not up there too much. But I digress. Let's move on. Since this is an unpopular opinion, let's move on. Michael Beasley, man. I'm telling you guys, man. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Third topic. We're gonna close off with this. Knicks. We've done it before, Rem.
What up?
This is inspired by you. Playoffs. Remember, you and Stats was super optimistic if we pull up the tapes.
I got optimistic a little bit later into the season, and they duped me. But okay,
you and Stats, yeah, for sure, top 6 for sure. All right, so we're doing this playoffs. Play in means top 10, or do they play themselves out of
contention and
out
everything.
Out of playoff contention, they just take a pitfall. What do you think's gonna happen?
Oh man, can I see the schedule real quick? I don't know.
Let me pull it up.
I'll
pull it up. I'll pull up the schedule for you right now.
Play in,
playoffs, play in, or do they play themselves out of contention?
Here's the deal. What I'm gonna say is, the producer's being kind enough to pass me the schedule.
There we go.
I appreciate this. Woo. See the Lakers. Oh, we see the Raptors tomorrow. That's an L. We see the Lakers, L. Pelicans, L. Mavericks again, L. Pelicans again.
I don't think Pelicans is so easy.
RJ versus Zion. Hornets, Knicks, L. Hawks, Knicks, L.
What happened to the optimism?
Raptors, Knicks. We could possibly pull this off. 1 p.m. April 24th. Suns, Knicks, L. Bulls, Knicks, L. No. Bulls, we're supposed to. That's the thing. I tell you, the teams we're supposed to win against the Rockets. The Rockets are after the Bulls. The Grizzlies again. Like we could go on a 3-game winning streak, Bulls, Rockets, and Grizzlies, and then go back to the L's because we have the Nuggets and Suns, and then Clippers right after that, and then the Lakers.
Yeah,
and this is May 11th, by the way.
Yeah,
the Lakers will be back.
Yeah, they will be back.
And then right after that, we're gonna have to go to the Spurs, who's gonna be fighting to play in to their season, and then the Hornets, who's already, and then it looks like the Celtics again, who's already like, bruh, the Celtics and Hornets are like. We already see what's happening. So all right. So what I'm gonna say with that
answer now that you have the schedule?
All right. So my answer now, I'm going to say play in. We're good. We'll be in the play in. But in my heart, I believe we will play out of this.
He gave us like 80 L's already.
In my heart.
Every team will beat us from this point on.
In my heart.
From this point on, we will have one win.
I'm not going to lie to you. In my heart, I feel like we're going to play ourselves out. Just off if we're playing hero ball and stuff like that and not doing what we're supposed to do defensively and not beating the teams we're supposed to, then we'll play out. Okay. But my optimism is going to say play in because those other teams are...
I will stay consistent with my answer, and it has always been playing. Top 10. This is what you guys should shoot for. Knicks fans, listen, I see you guys on Twitter. Everybody loses their mind when the Knicks lose. Listen, guys, we're not even supposed to be here. This is all of this to me is icing on the. I watch the Knicks so freely every time I watch the Knicks. Oh well, they didn't get that one. You know what I'm saying? Oh well. You know what I mean? That's how I watch the Knicks. I can't watch them and get mad that they lost against this team or that team. They're still a work in progress. You know what I'm saying? So if we get to the play-in, if we make it, this is what we want. People to want to come to New York. So if we get into the play-in, we're already respected. Every time I watch the jump, they speak with such respect about us.
Yeah.
And that's all I want. That's all I wanted this year. So now we're building on this for next year, guys. So my answer, play in. Play in. We're not going to play out of contention. No, that's not going to happen. All right, guys?
Close,
we're not going to play out.
Race.
All right? You guys tell us what you think. All right? Put it in the comments in YouTube. Tell us if you think that they're going to make the playoffs, play in, or will they just straight up play out of contention? You know what I'm saying? You know how Remy really feels. You know how Remy really feels. All right, guys, we don't have any more time. Let's close it out with the next game. Remy already alluded to it. Tomorrow, Sunday, 4/11 at 8 p.m., the New York Knicks will be playing those
Toronto Raptors. Are we playing at Toronto?
No.
Oh, no, this is the homestand,
Toronto.
Right? Yeah.
Nobody plays in Toronto this year. Tampa Bay Raptors.
The Tampa Bay Raptors. Yeah.
TB Raptors, all right? So they will be coming into the Garden. I feel like the Garden's energy is what got us last night's win.
Yeah.
And I believe that we could get that same type of energy. Let's get a good week going. Let's get that W against Toronto. Will you be watching, man?
Of course, I will be watching. Hopefully, I will stay on the screen. Hopefully, they don't get me upset to the point where I feel like I got to break my remote. And I owe the Knicks an apology. I owe them an apology because I definitely Miami heated y'all last night and walked out of the stadium as I thought the L was on the way. And, yeah, I brought it back and, OT and everything. And I appreciate y'all for that. Keep it up.
Never stop watching.
Never stop watching.
This is a new culture. They keep fighting straight to the end. Even if they had the lead and they lost the lead, they'll still fight to try to get it back. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to our guys for that big W. Shout out to you guys for rocking with us. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow us at Knickswork. We are on the gram, Twitter, Facebook. We got content brewing. All right? It's your boy Mizzle. I'm out of here.
Yep, and it's your boy Rem.
And for stats, this is Knickswork.